Well, it's like USAW. That's what they do. They got the training hall. Like,
It is cool. Oh yeah, we've done it before.
I'm not gonna go out and like lift on a platform or anything.
Oh, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, recreate my 2019 performance. How you doing, man?
You haven't seen anyone come over here, right? Anybody?
People working here. Yeah.
Over here at all?
No.
Okay.
This is one live. All right, welcome back to High School Nationals in Lombard, Illinois. We have Jada Kelly starting off our third session today with a 65-kilo squat, 143 pounds. We have seen fantastic lifts all day from our high school lifters, and we have been seeing all great lifts these first 2 days of teen and high school nationals. We have two camera angles going. First off is Jada Kelly, 65 kilos. Looking like a really good squat from Jada. Let's see what the judges say. Always the first squat of lifting cast takes the longest to get the lights out. And 3 white lights. There we go. Thank you for tuning in to High School Nationals. We have seen some really great lifts going on, and also fantastic news. We have one platform. Always a good thing for us commentators to focus on one platform. Chloe Borkert, 80 kilos, 176 pounds up on the bar, 100-plus lifter. Let's see what the judges say on this one. Depth is no problem, but there is an up and down motion, so you can get red light for that. So it's 2 red lights, up and down motion. I think he just missed her balance there a little bit. I'm actually confident she comes back and hits that, depending on what you do on second. Now, the strategy comes into play. What do? Do you go up a weight? Do you go down? Or you can't go down. Third session is really getting to me, folks. You can't go down in weight ever in powerlifting, but you can always keep it the same. And early indication says he will be keeping it the same. Addison Newman, 87.5 kilos, 192 pounds. Two white lights. Excellent job. We have Addison Schusen on the platform. 92.5 kilos being loaded on the bar for a 100-kilo lifter. Gotta respect the different color socks. I'm a huge enjoyer of that. And we are waiting for the call. I think that's a hit lift. Lillian Edinburgh, 95 kilos, 209 pounds. Edinburgh on the platform. Excellent job here. 3 white lights. Caden Turner loses a bit of that tightness out of the hole. Let's see what the judges say. 3 white lights, excellent job. No problem with depth there. Hannah Peters, 110 kilos, 242 pounds, loaded on the bar for our JV lifter. And this is the JB day. Ooh. Let's see what the judges say for Hannah. 3 red lights, unfortunately. .130 kilos, 286 pounds. Nice looking squat from Daytona Hensley. 3 white lights. Kaylani Alexis Leons on the platform, 147.5 kilos, 323 pounds, or 323 pounds. Slow descent down. Really good technique there. 100-kilo lifter. All right, Jada Kelly back to the top of the order. 70 kilos on the bar. Commentary. Yeah.
Just because my bellman just let me know. Yeah. So anybody kind of awkward looking. The individual in question is middle-aged guy, slightly taller than me. He's got a black beard, dark skin, and kind of a chunkier build. He's just not allowed on the premises, but he apparently was seen earlier. So okay, thanks. Thank you.
All right, we have Addison Newman. 95 kilos, 209 pounds. Looks like a good lift here. Let's see what the judges say. Oh, 2 red lights, unfortunately. Lillian Edinburgh, 102.5 kilos, 228 pounds. And a 2 red light lift, unfortunately. So that was on depth. 110 kilos, 242 pounds for Hannah Peters. Three white lights, Evelyn Edinburgh up next, 137.5 kilos. $137.5 kilos. Three white lights. Daytona Hensley up next. All right, big lift here. Kaylani Alexis Leon going for an American record attempt. This is 155 kilos, 342 pounds. Let's change that graphic. Ladies and gentlemen, on Lifting Cast. But this is a big lift here. Kaylani gets her walkout. She's got such a good controlled squat. Gets her depth. Very good job getting through that sticking point. Let's see what the judges say. Waiting for the lights here. Gonna have to go on Lifting Cast on my own to see it. And that is a good lift for Kaylani. Excellent job there. And we got Barbara at the head judge position. Jada Kelly, 75 kilo squat for her third attempt, 163 pounds. We're going to go 3 for 3 on her squats. Solid looking walkout here. Able to muscle out of the hole. Let's see what the judges say. 2 red lights, unfortunately. Got called on depth. All right, and Chloe Borkert on the platform, 87.5 kilo lifter. 192 pounds. Goes to the basement. And that looks like a good lift. See what the judges say. 3 white lights. Excellent work there. And Allison Newman on the platform next, 95 kilos. £209. £209 on the bar. Goes a very fast ascent down. Let's see what the judges say. Beautiful squat. 3 white lights. Lillian Edinburgh sticking with that squat very well. Let's see what the judges say. 3 white lights. Excellent job. 237 pounds. Two white lights. Excellent lift there. All right, we have Kaiden Turner on the platform. Third attempt, 112 kilos. Looking to go 3 for 3 on her squats. That looks good to me. Let's see what the judges say. And the judges agree. Those 3 very smart judges. We have Hannah Peters up next, 115 kilos, 283 pounds. Our JV lifter. Getting yourself set up. So he missed her opener at 110 kilos, came back and hit it on her second attempt, made a 5-kilo jump from second to third. Finding her depth, evening out her squat as she goes up. Does a good job of waiting for these commands. Let's see what the judges say. We are waiting on pins and needles for this squat. Hannah Peters. 2 red lights, unfortunately, got called on depth. 147.5 kilos for Evelyn Edenburn. 147.5 pounds, or kilos, I apologize. A whole lot more in pounds. This is over 300 pounds, 323 to be exact. Or 328, my mistake. Oh, very good squat. 90-kilo lifter. Sticking with that weight. And that is a 2 white light lift. Excellent job. All right, Daytona Hensley making a 7.5-kilo jump from second to third. I actually really like this kilo jump because she went 10-kilo jumps from first to second. Getting her walk out now, low bar position. I think a perfect call here. Excellent job. Getting through that squat. 3 white lights. Excellent work. And Kalani Alexis Leon's on the platform next, attempting 162.5 kilos. That is 358 pounds. American record attempt. So no matter where you're watching this right now, let's make some noise for Kalani. It could be in your living room. It could be in your kitchen. It could be in your place of work. And if your coworkers are not watching this, they should, because this is an American record attempt for a teen lifter. Oh, unfortunately wasn't able to get that, but she had an American record on her second attempt. 2 for 3 on squats. Really good squats. 2 for 3. And now we're on to flight F. We have Devin Brosman attempting 137.5 kilos. Devin Brossman. Three white lights. Excellent job. See what the judges say here for John Romnek. Three white lights. Excellent job. Jonathan Muhlenberg. Three red light lift on depth. Caden Kutzel. Three white lights. Chad Derrick Jr. Sick mustache. 175 kilos on the bar. Three reds. Opening up. Naked knee squat. A7 singlet. Very good looking squat there. Three white lights. Robbie Kedrowitz. Fast 197.5 kilo squat. That's 435 pounds, ladies and gentlemen. And we are going to Wyatt Stelricht. 207.5 kilos. He's going to be our last opening squat, heaviest opening squat. Three white lights. Excellent work there. Going 2 for 2 on squats so far. Devin Brossman. 145 kilos, 319 pounds. John Romnick, 323 pounds. Excellent job. 3 white lights. Excellent job. Jonathan Mullenberg. Three red lights, unfortunately, really struggling with finding his depth. Caden Cutzel. Three white lights. Chad Dearsh Jr. Three white lights. Robbie Kedrowitz. Screen went black. Went black because that squat was so good. Wyatt Stelrecht. 215 kilos, 473 pounds. And John Romnick. Jonathan Muhlenberg. All right, this is a big squat here for Jonathan Muhlenberg. He needs 165 kilo squat, 363 pounds to stay in this competition. Remember, you need to hit all you. Or yeah, I think it's John Muhlenberg. Yeah. Three white lights. Excellent job there. Oh, a very good effort there from Chad Dayart Jr. Let's go, Robbie. Oh, very good job from the spotters and loaders there. That could have been a dangerous situation. Looks like he lost a little bit of consciousness in the spotters and loaders, which is from the TSS crew. They do a fantastic job of keeping the lifter safe. Really were able to keep him safe, and we have a 227.5 kilo squat, 500 pounds coming up. Jeez. Third attempt, 3 white lights. Beautiful. We're going to turn it over to bench. We're going to take a break here. We'll see you guys in a bit. And we are back. Addison Newman attempting 35 kilos, 77 pounds. And it looks like a really good attempt from Addison. We have a 3 white lights lift. We are at High School Nationals in Lombard, Illinois. We've seen terrific lifting today. $37.5 kilos. Looks like a very smooth attempt for Jada Kelly. Excellent job there. Lillian Edinburgh, 42.5 kilos, 93 pounds on the bar. Hannah Peters, 45 kilos, 99 pounds. All right, Kaiden Turner, 47.5 kilos, 104 pounds on the bar for our 90-kilo lifter. And we got the blocks going on, so lifters can request blocks. In these divisions, usually use blocks. 104 pounds for Kaiden Turner. Went 2 for 3 on her squats. Hit her third attempt, though. Very nice opening attempt there. Let's see what the judges say. 3 white lights. Daytona Hensley, 52.5 kilos. £115 for Daytona Hensley. Went 3 for 3 on her squats. Made some really good attempt selections there. And we are 1 for 1 on bench. We have Addison Susan on the platform now. 55 kilos, 121 pounds for a 100-kilo lifter. Oh, Susan. We are getting a name pronunciation correction on the platform, which will probably apply to me as well. Addison Susan. 55 kilos. Very smooth opening attempt here. Keilani Alexis Leones on the platform, coming off an American record squat. Oh, I apologize. Evelyn Edenburn is up first prior to that. 126 pounds on the bar in the 90-kilo weight class. Very smooth attempt. Jeez, Keilani Alexis Leon, so she can't. Oh, and she's got the smiley face on the singlet. That is for the live stream enjoyers today. Keilani Alexis Leones, she broke a record on her second attempt, squat, 155 kilos, close grip bench 2, master grip as some will call it, and a master bench press. She's a youth lifter, but that is a master lift. Beautiful job. 3 white lights. Edison Newman on the platform looking for second bench press of 40 kilos. We are on the second bench press already. Got to thank the spotters and loaders today, especially these TSS boys. They are fantastic. I've been spotted by them before, and they loaded my platform before, and they always keep me safe and also keep the meat moving efficiently. Got a good lift off here. Addison Newman. Nice work there from Addison. 3 white lights. Jada Kelly went 2 for 3 on squats, hit her opening attempt, made a 2.5 kilo jump to 40 kilos. All right, see what the judges say here. A little bit rocky towards the lockout there, and 2 white lights. One of the judges gave up and down motion, so very similar to the squat. If the bar goes up and down, if it goes down, back up during the bench press, it is a no lift. So as soon as you initiate that up movement, the bar cannot go down. And it could be slight, but 2 white lights means that 2 judges believe that it was a good lift. Hannah Peters, 4 to 7.5 kilo lifter, 104 pounds. That's a smooth lift from Hannah. Oh, I think we had the names mixed up there. This is Lillian right here. Yeah, this is Lillian. Lillian Endenburn, 47.5 kilos, 104 pounds. Lillian went 2 for 3 on squats. $47.5 kilos, 104 pounds. Oh, so didn't get that press command. So it looks like she knows it. She got a little bit of a rice smile there on her face. So on the bench press, we have a start command and a press command. So she got the start command. She followed that one, but didn't follow along with the press command. It happens on first lifts a lot. I think that's one of the number one reasons people miss lifts on first attempts is that technicality. Just missing the commands. But that moved easy. I'm confident she'll come back and take that, possibly even move up in weight. Very good attempt from Chloe Borkert. 50 kilos, 3 white light lift. Now we have Daytona Hensley, 55 kilos, 121 pounds. So on bench press, the interesting thing about bench press, speaking of pauses, is you never know what type of pause is going to get. That's actually one of the most contentious things about competing in powerlifting is the bench press. A lot of people, even if they get press commands in the gym as they are training, it might not be that similar to a specific judge on the platform. So from my perspective, and that's what we do in competitions, is we take it a little bit more conservative on our press attempts. Daytona Hensley, 55 kilos, 121 pounds. 3 white lights. And also, for those of you who are wondering why certain press commands might take longer than others, so the press command is when the center of the bar is at a complete motionless stop on your chest, and the entire center of the bar has to be on your chest. So certain lifters who have a soft touch might not have the bar completely touching their chest, and they will have a longer press command. Or lifters who sink into their chest will also have a longer press command because the bar is not motionless. It's not a timed thing. As you can see, right there, she sunk into her chest, and our head judge took a little bit longer giving her the press command. It's when the bar is at a complete stop. So people, I think, not involved in powerlifting, this is actually my perspective when I wasn't a competitive powerlifter, I thought it was something timed. I thought it was like a 1 second pause or a 2 second pause, but it could be a half-second pause as long as you pause it completely onto your chest and it's motionless. Let's look at this bench and see if we get a good example of it. Right there, perfect. And she does a very good job. Allison Susan, 60 kilos, 132 pounds. Kaylani, Alexis Leon's on the platform, 92.5 kilos, 203 pounds. This is an American record attempt. Smiley face and all. I love that. I love the smiley face on the singlet. Her squats look great. Her second attempt also on squat was an American record, so making a little trend here. American record attempts on second attempts. Close grip, master grip. 203 pounds. Looks good. See what the judges say. 3 white lights. Excellent job by Kalani. Wow. So that's her second American record today. That's always a good competition. We can set 2 American records, especially in a federation like the USAPL. Some of the records in the USAPL are unofficial world records, meaning that they're higher in the USAPL than they are internationally. There's a few examples of that in the open division, but USAPL has probably the most competitive youth and teen divisions, and also junior and collegiate divisions. Actually, the USAPL is probably the most competitive in most divisions. Let's see. Unfortunately, no lift there from Jada Kelly. Addison Newman, 45 kilos, 100 pounds, loaded on the bar. Let's see if she can drive through this, evening it out, evening it out. Ooh, and the spotters have to grab that one. It started to drift a little bit forward. So when the spotters see the bar going down, it is their cue to start grabbing the bar, especially if they see it drift down in front of the lifter or drift out to the side or when they lose balance. Because the goal for the spotters is to keep the lifter safe. And the spotters have been doing a great job. Always love the Texas Strength System spotters and loaders. Going to be probably cheering on their UTSA brothers and sisters when Collegiate Nationals rolls around. Did not get the start command, I don't think. At least I didn't hear the start command. I could be way wrong. But unfortunately, the lift is no good anyway. 3 red lights, I apologize. Very slow descent down. Chloe Borker, third bench is looking good. 3 white lights. Excellent job. We have Lillian Edinburgh on the platform next. 52.5 kilos. Same weight. Oh, powers that up. Lillian Edinburgh. Good lift there. 3 white lights. Daytona Hensley, 57.5 kilos, 126 pounds, being loaded on the bar from Daytona. Squat command is given for Daytona. Has a nice, that's an example of a pretty soft touch. And that's going to give you a quicker press command. 3 white lights. Excellent job there, I believe. Got to check this. I think he is 6 for 6 so far. All right, Kaiden Turner, 57.5 kilos, 126 pounds. And it doesn't look like you're going to be able to get this one, unfortunately. 3 red lights. All right, we have 3 more lifts. Three white lights. All right, Evelyn Edinburgh, 67.5 kilos on the bar, going for a third bench press attempt, which will make her 6 for 6 if she is able to execute. Made a 5-kilo jump from second to third. Also made a 5-kilo jump from first to second. So it's consistent, ladies and gentlemen. And we have a solid bench press. Good work. Perfectly called attempts. Let's see what the judges say. 2 red lights. Man, I hate when I do that, and I apologize. So the butt came off the bench. That is probably the biggest reason why lifters miss lifts just in general. I said with the first attempts, a lot of people miss start command, especially beginner lifters. But the butt coming off the bench is probably the biggest technicality. If a lifter completes the lift and isn't able to get that. I think up and down is one of them up there, but butt coming off the bench too is up there as well. Kaylani Alexis Leon's on the platform, going up to 95 kilos, broke an American record on her second attempt, looking to re-break an American record. Let's see if she's got that strength. Oh, this is a grinder. I think he actually has it. What a grinder. Let's see what the judges say. 3 white lights. And a smiley face on the singlet walking off the platform. What a lift. And we're on to our second flight with Devin Brosman on the platform. 70-kilo lifter. Our 70 kilos being loaded on the bar. 184 pounds. He's a 140-kilo weight class. Wearing the white Converse All-Stars. Gotta love the old school stuff. Caden Cuttle. Good lift. Cuttle. John Romnick on the platform, 85 kilos. Looks like a good lift. 3 white lights. Excellent job. Bar is loaded for Chad Dayharsh Jr. Chad Jr. £248 on the bar. Opening bench press attempt. Like I say, if you guys have been listening to the commentary, not much to commentate, or hopefully there's not much to commentate on opening bench press attempts, because those should be relatively fast lifts. If I do commentate something, hopefully, we don't have to hear a lot of me, because that means something went wrong, and I commentate on either critiques or how the lift looked, or if it's a no lift. Wyatt Stelrecht. 3 white lights. Excellent job from Wyatt. Robbie Kedrowitz. Kedrowicz, I believe. Should know that. 115 kilos. Ooh, a lot of power there. Looks like he was drifting just a bit there, but I think he held on to it long enough, and he did. 3 white lights. Jonathan Muhlenberg. Two white lights. Excellent job there. All right, we are on to second attempt bench pressers. 77.5 kilos on the bar. That's 170 pounds. No lift, unfortunately. Caden Cuttle. 170 pounds, 77.5 kilos. 140 kilo weight class. Easing into that bench. Powers it up. Very good. 2 white lights. John Romnick on the platform, 92.5 kilos, 203 pounds. Solid looking bench press here. Bench press number 2, Wyatt Stelrecht, 264 pounds, 120 kilos. Getting himself set up here. Getting that lift off. Getting that lift off is important to some of these lifters. 3 white lights. So you could request a lift off from the spotters, but it has to be one of the spotters. You cannot have your own personal handoff person or anyone who you want. It has to be one of the spotters. Other federations, they allow that. USAPL, they don't. But usually, especially with the people on the platform now, the TSS spotting and loading crew usually do an awesome job of this. Chad DeHarsh Jr. with a good lift. All right, on to Robbie Kedrowitz, 120 kilos, 264 pounds on the bar. All right, so I think there's up and down movement there. See if the judges agree with me. I've been wrong many a times in my life, and this is not one of those times. Up and down movement, motion there, and it was. This seemed like he lost balance off the ER rack, so I think one of those lats kind of hit off the rack. Happens to me on occasion. Jonathan Mullenberg, 120 kilos, 264 pounds. Good lift for Devon Brossman. Three red lights. Unfortunately, wasn't able to complete that lift. Caden Cuttle up next, attempting 80 kilos, 176 pounds. $80 kilos, 176 pounds. Good work. A lot of strength there from Caden Cuttle. 2 white lights. John Romnick, 97.5 kilos, 214 pounds. Oh, I think he jumped that press command just a little bit, so he's going to get that red light anyway. Unfortunately. 125 kilos going to be for our next 3 lifters, barring any changes. You aren't allowed to do that. You just can't go down in weight. You can change at moments before you hit the platform. I think potentially the same thing we see with previous lifters. Yeah, up and down motion there too. Unfortunately, and we have Wyatt Stelrecht on the platform, attempting the same weight, 125 kilos is 275 pounds. Wyatt Stelrecht, 125 kilos, 275 pounds. Muscling right through that bench press, looking good. 2 white lights. Excellent job there. Going 3 for 3 on his bench press. I think 5 for 6 on the day. And Chad Darvish Jr. up next, also attempting 125 kilos. Oh, I apologize. Our previous lister is 6 for 6 on the day. Chad Darvish Jr. Excellent job there from Chad. 3 white lights. Unfortunately, Jonathan Mullenberg cannot hit that lift, 125 kilos, 3 red lights. And we are done with our bench presses. We are going to go on to deadlifts. In 10 minutes, we'll see some deadlifts take place. The competition doesn't start until the bar hits the floor. So get excited for deadlifts, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you at High School Nationals in Lombard, Illinois very shortly. See ya. And we are back for Daytona Hensley, 110 kilos. 3 white lights. And we have Chloe Borkert on the platform next, 117.5 kilos, 289 pounds. All right, and that sumo stands trying to find the best place to lift on the platform. Very good lift there from Chloe Borkert. 2 white lights. So we got a blue card for up and down movement, so very similar to squat and bench. If the weight starts to go down once the lift has been commenced, it will be a blue card. Very explosive pull, puts it down nicely. 3 white lights, 275 pounds is a success. We got Kailani Alexis Leones looking for another American record. This is an opening attempt American record, 341 pounds. A very impressive performance, David Kailani. Doing such a good job on all 3 of her lifts. Not too many people get to set American records on all 3 lifts at a meet, especially a national level meet. Perfect looking lift here from Kailani Alexis Leones. Conventional puller, 3 white lights. Brilliant job. And Gino raises her arm in celebration. You know, it's an opener. Kind of expects to hit that lift, but that's what happens with strong lifters. Same weight for Jada Kelly, 220 pounds. Positioning the bar onto the platform with all these deadlifts. Excellent job there from Jada Kelly, 100 kilos. We're on deadlift 2 right now, and she is 2 for 2. Made a 77.5 kilo jump to 100 kilos. Pretty impressive. Kaden Turner, 100 kilos on the bar, 220 pounds. Sumo pull, mixed grip. Good job of locking out there on that 100 kilo pull. And she is also 2 for 2. We're seeing a lot of green on lifting casts. That's what we like to see at a powerlifting meet. We are at high school nationals in Lombard, Illinois. We've been seeing fantastic high school lifters all day. Started lifting at 8 a.m. We are here now at 5:40 Central Time. We've seen 3 sessions. This is our third. 2 flights. Good job sticking with that lift under 2.5 kilos. It is good. 3 white lights. Hannah Peters, 110 kilos, 242 pounds. See what the judges say here. 2 red lights, unfortunately. I don't think it was fully locked out. Addison Newman, 115 kilos, making a 10 kilo jump to first to second. Bar is loaded. Looks to be a solid lift from Addison. 3 white lights. All right, we got an American record attempt from Daytona Hensley. 120 kilos, 264 pounds. The bar is getting cleaned off. This is an American record attempt. Make some noise for her. I don't care if you're watching a live stream. Make some noise for Daytona Hensley. 264 pounds. Sumo puller. Having a perfect day so far. And that is a perfect deadlift. Really? That's how you draw up a second attempt. And 3 white lights. Gino holds out the arms in celebration. Chloe Borker on the platform. 127.5 kilos, 281 pounds for a 100-plus lifter. Let's see what Chloe does. 281 pounds. Sumo pulling. 3 white lights. Excellent work. Addison Susan. Down number 2 is a anticipation is killing us on the live stream. 3 white lights. Excellent job there. Evelyn Edinburgh getting herself situated on the platform, setting herself up. You see the brace going on right now. Initiates the pull. Good lift. 2 white lights. And we have another American record attempt from Kaylani Alexis Leones. She, pretty much everything I called today has been an American record attempt from Kaylani. Looks like a nice lifter from Kaylani. 3 white lights. Good lift here. Raising her hand in celebration is Gino, as he always does with American record attempts, and is becoming elementary for Kaylani. I think all but 2 of her attempts were American records today. Okay, we are having a blocked view here, I think, on the live stream. I don't know what exactly we're seeing. I know my view is a little bit blocked by Gino right now, but we need that platform to be showing from the front angle. Maybe if the live streamers are listening to us right now. Bars loaded for Hannah Peters. All right, Hannah Peters looking for a silver medal pull. 3 white lights. Unfortunately, we still have that blocked angle here. We got to get this live stream going. All right, Lillian Edenbaum, Edenburn, we do need this to be fixed here, but that is a good lift. And I'm back, and look at that. We are back here with a great camera angle. Daytona Hensley, 122.5 kilos, looking for a perfect day and looking for a perfect pull. What a day, and what a way it would end. 9 for 9 with an American record on top of it. Daytona Hensley, you are perfect. Let's see what the judges say. 3 white lights. 9 for 9. All the white lights in the world and American records as well. Beautiful, beautiful job. Allison Newman, 125 kilos. 3 white lights. Go, Eddie, go. Great lifter. And a good lift. Chloe Borkert, 137.5 kilos, 303 pounds. This is another American record. I'm loving these American records at high school nationals right now. 303 pounds, 137.5 kilos. Let's see if she can get this pull. This is the definite right call on third attempt. Unfortunately, can't get that call. 3 red lights. Very, very close attempt. Allison Susan. Allison Susan. No lift, unfortunately. Evelyn Edenburn. Oh, not able to break the floor on that. Kaylani, Alexis Leone's 100-kilo lifter. 175 kilos. This is a 3 red pull, a milestone in many lifters, but she's looking to accomplish this at the teen level. This is an American record attempt. We've been so used to seeing American records. Unfortunately, can't get it, but a fantastic day. 7 for 9, and a ton of American records go along with that. Brilliant job. And we are on to our men's deadlifters. Flight F. 140 kilos, 308 pounds, being low on board for Devin Brosman. And putting it down gently. 3 white lights. Jonathan Mullenberg. Very good looking deadlift here. Caden Cutzel, 175 kilos, 3 red deadlift. Excellent lift here. 3 white lights. Jonathan Romnick, 175 kilos. Smooth pull. Robbie Ketrowitz on the platform. Excellent job there. 3 white lights. Excellent looking lift here. Sick mustache. Wyatt Stelrecht. Three reds, yellow on the bar. 3 white lights. Devin Brosman, 147.5 kilos. Looking good, Devin. 3 white lights for Devin. Jonathan Mullenberg. Jonathan Mullenberg, 383 pounds. 175 kilos, competing 125 kilo weight class. Robbie Kiedrowitz on the platform. Solid lift. All right, let's see. Chad Deharsh Jr., 205 kilos, 451 pounds. Getting the bar ready. Unfortunately, a 3 red light lift here. Excellent job by Wyatt. All right, we are starting our third deadlift. Devin Brosman on the platform, 157.5 kilos. Devin Brosman, 157.5 kilos, 347 pounds. Oh, good grind and good lift from Devin. John Romnek. Doesn't look like he's going to break this one on the floor, unfortunately. Caden Cuttle on the platform. Third deadlift, 182.5 kilos, 402 pounds. Could not complete the lift, unfortunately. Looking at the hands, could have been a grip problem there. Jonathan Mullenberg, 185 kilos, 407 pounds. Jonathan Mullenberg on the platform, 185 kilos, 407 pounds. Oh, unfortunately, he's not able to let this lift fly. 3 red lights, and we have Chad Deharsh Jr. with 205 kilos. £452 from Chad Deharsh Jr. Big, strong lift from Chad Deharsh Jr. 2 white lights. Robbie Kiedrowitz on the platform, 207.5 kilos, 457 pounds. Whoa, he had wasted no business pulling this one. Oh, I don't know if he's going to get this one. Hopefully I'm wrong here. Yeah, 3 red lights there. Yeah, that was a hitch there. And the last lifter of the day, Wyatt Stelrecht, Always an important special thing in lifters to have the last pull, and this is a lot of weight, boys and girls. Looking for 222.5 kilos. That is 490 pounds, just under 500 pounds for Big Wyatt Stelrecht. Oh, and he muscles through this one. Let's see what the judges say. 2 white lights. Perfect attempt there. A perfect day from Wyatt. Excellent work there. And we are done with High School Nationals Day 2. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for tuning into the live stream. Make sure you subscribe to the USAPL on YouTube. And we will see you guys next. Or actually not. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.